IGCSE Physics, Paper Code 0625, Paper 2, Variant 1, May-June 2020. Today we will solve question number 11 to question number 20. Question number 11. Which energy resource does not have the sun as the original source? Option A, coal. Option B, geothermal. Option C, hydroelectric. Option D, wind. Here in the option B, it is given geothermal. The meaning of geo is earth. So geothermal means the heat energy or the thermal energy that is derived from earth. So geothermal energy is the energy that is not related to sun. It is directly related to our earth. So here correct option B. Question number 12. The diagram shows a solid block resting on a bench. The dimensions of the block are shown. Here we have a block. This face is P, it is R, it is Q, and the dimensions are given. It is 80 cm, this width is 20 cm, and this dimension is 40 cm. On which labeled surface should the block rest to produce the smallest pressure on the bench? Pressure exerted is given as force over area. Now from the equation it is clear that with increase in area pressure will decrease. So pressure will be smallest where the area will be largest. Now what we have to do, just we have to find out the area of all the three surfaces. For the surface P, the area will be 80 multiplied by 40, it is 3200 centimeter square. For face R, the area will be 1500 centimeter square. For the face Q, area will be 40 multiplied by 20, it will be 800 centimeter square. Now here we have calculated the area for P, Q and R, and it is found that for surface P the area is maximum, the area is greatest. Since area is greatest in P, so definitely the pressure exerted will be less when it will be rested on the face P. So when the block rests on face P, the pressure will be minimum because here the area is maximum. P is given in option A, so correct option A. Question number 13. The pressure due to the liquid on an object immersed in the liquid is 4500 Pascal. The density of the liquid is 900 kg per meter cube. What is the depth of the object below the surface of the liquid? Pressure exerted by a liquid is given as P is equal to rho GH, where P for pressure, rho for density, G for gravitational field strength, and H is height, or we can say H is the distance from the surface of the liquid to the point where we have to calculate the pressure. Now here we have to find out the value of depth of the object below the surface, means here we have to find out the value of H. Now P is given 4500, density is given 900, G it is gravitational field is 10, it is constant, the value of G is 10. Now we have substituted all the numeric values. By solving this one we will get the value of H, it is 0.5 meter. Now in the answer all the values are given in centimeter, so this meter we have to convert in centimeter. How we will convert in centimeter? We have to divide this 0.5 by 100. Dividing by 100 we will get 50 centimeter. 50 centimeter is given in option C, so correct option C. Question number 14. A gas is heated in a sealed container. The volume of the container does not change. What happens to the molecule of the gas? When we will provide heat to the gaseous molecule, this heat will be absorbed by the gaseous molecule and their temperature will rise. Now kinetic energy of the molecule is directly proportional to the temperature provided. So here with the increase in temperature, the kinetic energy of the molecules will be increased, and with the increase in kinetic energy of the molecule will move faster. Now we check the options. Option A, the average distance between the molecule increases. No, it is incorrect. the average distance between the molecule will remain same because it is given here the gas is heated in a sealed container, means here volume is fixed. So this option A is incorrect. Option B, the average kinetic energy of the molecule increases. Yes, it is correct. With the increase in temperature, average kinetic energy of the molecule will be increased and the molecule will move faster. So B option is correct option. What is given in option C? The mass of each molecule increases. Mass always remains constant. Mass do not change. So this option is incorrect. Option D, the volume of each molecule increases. The volume of the molecule does not increase. With the increase in temperature, the distance in between the molecule may increase, but the volume of the molecule will not increase, it remains same. So option D is also incorrect. Correct option is option B. Question number 15. Water in a beaker evaporates when left on the bench for a period of time. Which three factors all affect the rate of evaporation of water? Rate of evaporation depends on surface area. More surface area, more will be evaporation. The second factor is temperature. If temperature of the liquid is more, molecules from the surface of the liquid will evaporate more, means evaporation increases with the increase in temperature. Now the third factor is wind speed. If wind speed is more molecules will be evaporated from the surface of the liquid. Now we check the options. In option A it is given wind speed, surface area, temperature. So it is our correct option. What is given in the other options? In the other options in B, C and D, it is given volume. Evaporation does not depend on volume. So B, C and D, all the other options are incorrect option. Question number 16. A solid is heated causing it to expand. What effect does this have on its mass and on its density? Mass always remains constant. So mass stays constant. Mass stays constant is given in C and D. So possible options are C and D. Now what about the density? Density is given as mass over volume. When we will heat an object, it expands. Expand means volume is increased. Since density is given as mass over volume, so with the increase in volume, density will be decreased. Now density decreases is given here in option C. So correct option is option C, where for mass it is given it stays constant and for density it is given it decreases. So correct option C. Question number 17. The diagram show 4 blocks of steel. The blocks are all drawn to the same scale. The same quantity of thermal energy is given to each block. Which block shows the greatest rise in temperature? Here all the 4 blocks are made of same material, they are of steel. And we are providing same quantity of thermal energy, means we are providing same amount of heat. And it is asked where the greatest rise in temperature. Since here the material is same and also the thermal energy provided is same, so temperature rise will be greatest, it will be maximum where the volume of the block is minimum. Now here in the 4 options we are looking that in the option A the mass or the volume of the block is minimum, so the greatest rise in temperature will be in the block A. So correct option A. Question number 18. Why are metal better thermal conductor than other solids? In a metal or in a solid, the heat is transferred because of the vibration of the molecules. The molecules vibrate and because of the vibration, these molecules transfer energy from one point to another point. But there is a difference in between a metal and other solids. In metal, we have free electrons and these free electrons also responsible for the transference of heat energy. So in a metal, the heat energy is transferred more easily as compared to other solids because in metals the energy is transferred not only because of vibration of the atoms but also because of the movement of electrons from one point to another point. Now we check the options. Option A, metal contain free electrons which help transfer the energy. Yes, it is the correct option. In metals, the energy is transferred not only because of vibration of atoms but also because of the movement of free electrons from one point to another point. So it is our correct option. What is given in the other options? Option B, molecules in metal are in fixed position. Yes, atoms or molecules are in fixed position, but it is not the reason for the better thermal conduction in metals, so this option is incorrect. Option C, molecules in metal can move freely. Molecules or atoms, they do not move freely, they just vibrate at their mean position. So this one is incorrect. D, molecules in metal vibrate faster than those in other solids. It is also incorrect. Vibration depends on the amount of energy provided. So this one is also incorrect. Correct option, option A. Question number 19. Two freezers X and Y are identical except that one has a door opening at the front and the other has a door opening at the top. Both doors are the same size and are open for the same amount of time. Which freezer gain the least amount of thermal energy in this time and why? The temperature outside the freezer is more as compared to temperature inside the freezer. So the air molecule outside the freezer will have more temperature, will have more energy as compared to the molecule inside the freezer. Now outside the freezer, since the molecule have more temperature, so with the increase in temperature, the volume will be increased. And with the increase in volume, density will be decreased. And when the density will be decreased, these molecule will try to move up because less denser molecule will move up and more dense molecule will stay down. So here the air molecule that are outside, they have less density, they will try to move up. When the door will be open, these molecules that are outside the freezer, they will try to move up and they will enter in this freezer. What will happen in freezer Y? When the door will open, the air molecules outside the freezer, they have lesser density, they will try to move up. They will not try to move down. When it is open, they are still trying to move up. So here it is less probability to enter the warm air inside the freezer. So in Y, the freezer will gain least amount of thermal energy. And what is the reason? The reason is outside the freezer, the air has lesser density and less dense molecule move up and high dense molecule remains in bottom. So here the less dense molecule that is outside the freezer, they will try to move up, they will not try to enter in this freezer. That's why in X, when the door will be open, more thermal energy will enter in the freezer, and in Y, less thermal energy will enter in the freezer. Now we check the options. In the first column, freezer gaining the least thermal energy. In option A and B, it is given X. In C and D, it is given Y. So possible options are C and D. What is the reason? Reason is cold air always falls and warm air falls up. In option C, for reason it is given cold air falls, and in D it is given warm air falls. Warm air do not fall, it rises up. So option D is incorrect. Correct option, option C, where freezer gaining the least thermal energy is given Y and the reason is given cold air falls. Question number 20. A wave of frequency 6600 Hz travels 1320 meters in 4 seconds. What is the wavelength? Velocity is given as product of frequency and wavelength. Here we have to find out the value of wavelength. For velocity, velocity is given as distance over time. Now distance is 1320, time is 4 seconds, so velocity will be 1320 over 4. Frequency is given 6600. So by solving this one, we will get the wavelength. It is 0.050 meter. Now 0.050 meter is given in option A. So correct option A. Now we have completed up to question number 20. The remaining part we will solve in the next session. Thank you very much.